And we are now live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Rage Across New York for the Living World of Darkness venue. We find ourselves after drinking game at the bar with the multitude of Dizzians of Living World. We find probably, or arguably, the two youngest characters, the two Krykos sisters, stumbling back towards Leah's apartment as Callie, about every quarter mile or so, pulls away from her sister and finds a trash can or a mailbox or something of that
Ew.
nature
Ew.
to puke into before stumbling back to her sister.
Only for her part is just trying to stay out of the way of the throwing up. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. She's hoping that her apartment doesn't get trashed tonight. She's mentally plotting as she goes. Just where there are buckets and trash cans in her house and how she could possibly put them all right next to where Callie is going to be sleeping at. This is what she's plotting. It's going to be a lot like playing Tetris, but with trash cans and buckets.
As Callie hangs off of her sister walking down the street.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, how bad was it?
You cannot tell me you've lost your memory already.
Maybe there must have been changelings in that bar.
I don't know. Maybe?
Alan was a changeling. Alan's the changeling. He gave me the anchor that did this to me.
Alan was trying to save your ass. You were being stubborn.
I think that tall guy, the Sam dude, I think he touched my bum.
Well, if that's all that happened to you, I think you're okay. I mean, you're lucky nobody sat on your lap.
This is true.
And seriously, what was up with that? Like a father in a drinking game?
I didn't want to say it, but I so needed an adult.
And the thing is, he should have been a good adult, right? Like, this guy's a man of God, right?
Well, you hear all the news stories, right?
Well, he didn't ask those guys to go sit on his lap.
Maybe he paid whoever gave them the dare. I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Aren't they supposed to have like a vow of poverty or something?
I don't know. I never went to. How do you know so much about the church?
Movies? I used to watch old movies with Grandma. And there was always like all those nun movies, so you learned some stuff.
The only thing I learned is that nuns know how to sing and dance.
Well, they also had to give up all their worldly possessions and stuff. And they go in. Remember in the Sound of Music, that's how Maria gets all her new clothes, is from the people who gave up their clothes.
Didn't she marry the guy at the end of that, though?
Yes, but there were other nuns that stayed.
I'm starting to think that the movies have been lying to us all along, Leah.
Okay, which movies have been lying to us? Is it the Twilight one? Because I'm pretty sure that damn thing's been lying to us all along.
If I were capable, I'd punch you in the mouth right now.
You wouldn't do it even if you were capable.
She'll pull away from Leah and look at Leah, kind of try and get in front of her, standing at a very sloppy stance. I could do it.
You could
She
what?
holds up a hand. I could do it.
I don't question that you could, but you wouldn't. She will take the hand, pull it down, and try to turn her to walk with her.
You're far too disarming.
I'm literally holding your arm.
That was a joke.
Ha.
And you've already killed it.
No, I added to it. It's not my fault you don't have a sense of humor when you're drunk.
I do have a sense of humor. I aimed for that guy's hat.
He looked kind of distraught, actually.
It's just a hat.
Okay, how many people do you know that wear top hats? Like, nowadays? Maybe he's the changeling. That was a weird one right there.
Well, if weirdness makes us changelings, then I guess I'm a changeling.
So that makes you a better changeling than me.
You're weird too. And she kind of tugs on Leah's hair. You're just as weird as me.
Okay, I don't become a gigantic, what's it you said, 9-foot killing machine? I don't do that.
And I don't do things where I poke into people's dreams.
No, but you could learn something that you could do stuff like that, probably, right?
Yeah, but if you keep looking, you may not like what you find.
I don't go doing it all the time.
I know, but if you just poke in there, you might see something you can't unsee.
I already have. I saw what you saw.
Don't make this weird.
I'm not being weird. It just...
No, it's been a fun night, and you're gonna bring up bad stuff.
A fun night that you threw up all night.
She looks up at Leah with the hair hanging down in front of her face and smirks. I guess that just proves it. You're good enough company that even if I'm puking, you still make the night fun.
I don't know if you would have been too busy puking, but you would have noticed because apparently she got a text like sometime after they left, but before we started here. So I've just figured I'd bring this up in scene. So she received a text. If you were going to comment, go for it. I don't care.
Callie probably didn't notice Leah getting a text.
Because she was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, she was probably way too drunk and too preoccupied, but as she suddenly lurches away from Leah and finds an open window of a car.
Cringe at that. Like, seriously, cringe. And look around. Pray that nobody's looking.
And just...
You couldn't just aim for the ground.
She holds up a finger behind her, just to signify 1 second. Before she finally stumbles over. Oh, I feel so bad now.
Seriously, could have just, like, gone for the ground.
But people walk on the ground.
And people don't sit in cars? Some guy's gonna come out wearing his suit for work and sit down in that.
I mean, it's all over the passenger seat.
Actually, look at the car real quick. Is the car actually an expensive car?
I have no idea.
Let's see.
Fate dice. Here we go.
Are you gonna do it?
I've got, unless you've got your dice, you go for it.
I have it up, yeah. Okay.
Go for it. Plus, it's expensive. Minus, it's
a craptastic little car. I don't know
I don't think anybody's gonna notice.
Okay, right. Never mind then. That one's okay. Keep going.
Oh. If only we were going. If we were going by Callie's apartment, I know what car that would have been.
Oh my god! We're so lucky we didn't go there. Don't want to deal with it like that. You just don't want to deal with it like on that level. Oh my god. So that, yeah, too bad we can't make that work now. All right. Anyway, coming up amongst all the many almost identical buildings that are in this area, because well, this isn't the nicest area, but it's not the worst area either. It's somewhere in the middle. And she kind of gestures. She's like, I live in that one up there. So we're close. Come on.
We've got to walk up a lot of stairs, don't we?
Only a few flights, not a ton. I live on the 3rd floor.
That's not bad.
No, it isn't. If you go too high, it's more expensive. And if it's the 1st floor, it's more expensive. But in the middle, it's less expensive. And they get there, and she tries to help Callie up. I mean, Leah's feeling it. She totally feels the alcohol, but she's not, like, falling on her face or throwing up, you know?
Make a Dex Athletics roll, like difficulty 8, to see if you can actually get her up the stairs.
Who, me?
Yeah.
All right.
I say that would be fun.
Yes, I am trying to help. Oh, that was too many. Hold on. That was a good roll, too. That one's not bad either. I'm okay. I think I'm helpful.
All right. I'm just gonna make a quick roll. Oh no.
You needed help.
No, that's not what I was rolling for.
Are we throwing up again?
Yeah, but she can't angle her head away this time.
Well, then let's see if I can dodge. How about that?
Oh gosh.
Hey, the one thing I'm good at is dodging and running away, okay? Da, 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 da. See? I'm okay.
I'll roll her Dex Athletics to see if she doesn't go tumbling down the stairs.
If I go, wah! Quick, twist away, and we're trying to see if you...
She botches.
You fall back down the steps. While throwing up.
You just hear Callie look, you see Callie's look of utter betrayal. No.
As the throat kind of follows after you.
And you just hear the...
God. Well, at least it wasn't a roof this time, and she goes back down the steps. Come on.
She's just gonna lay down there at the bottom of it. Ow. You did that on purpose.
You were gonna throw up on me.
She just whimpers.
Do you not see it? Look, you left a trail down the steps.
You're not getting your security deposit back.
Come on. Are you done throwing up for the moment?
Oh, for the moment.
Give me your hand. I'll help you up, and we'll take it slowly.
Callie will hold on to Leah's hand. You know, you really are a great sister.
You're not bad yourself. Although I didn't need defending, I was just hanging out and having some fun.
I wasn't defending you.
Then what were you talking to Bettina about, huh?
Boys?
Because that seems a likely, choice in our given situation. And then you pointed to me.
I don't even remember what Maybe it was something about how awesome you her.
Wait, so hold on. Was that what? Okay, is that the Bettina that's married to that you guys mentioned?
Callie's eyes go as wide as they can with recognition. That was Blitz's wife.
Okay, well, I was just wondering because I hadn't run into anybody else by that name, and I didn't know if that was her or not. Felt weird saying, "Hey, are you married to Blitzkrieg?" Because like I've never met Blitzkrieg, and it's such a really weird name. And what if it wasn't her?
Why's she hanging out with Blitz? Why wasn't Blitz there?
Maybe because she does stuff without him. You're not attached at the hip, to every single person you date or you're married to.
No, this is true. Well, I assume it's true. I don't really know.
Yeah, same. But I can't imagine. Why would you do that?
Because we're very possessive as people.
We meaning you and me?
You know what I mean.
You.
No, you as in us, as in the whole of us, the nation.
The nation. You make it sound very patriotic. I'm just.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of rain,
Bum 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 bum.
for purple mountains, majesty upon the fruited plains.
Patriotic.
Points. Don't leave me hanging. You know the rest of it.
I do, but I don't think my voice is all that good. And that's a high part.
Kelly will pout.
Come on. Just one more flight. I'm just assuming they've been moving. One more flight.
Kelly will tug on her. Come on. Don't leave me hanging.
It's not like it's our song or anything, okay?
I will release the video of karaoke.
Then release it. Then do it. Do it. It'll embarrass you just as much as it embarrasses me.
I have no dignity. I threw up on somebody I don't even know.
Tomorrow you might have dignity again. Keep that in mind.
Come on.
And not only that, but you did it in front of Blitzkrieg's wife.
Oh, shit.
And you made her drink a bunch of stuff.
She wussed out.
Well, she did the right thing if that was Blitzkrieg's wife.
I didn't know that, but she backed down from a challenge.
But she did the right thing. Really? Do you think he wants her running around topless?
They didn't say naked.
No, you said topless.
I said topless. I didn't say naked.
Okay, topless means no top. That means half naked.
Yeah, but the whole movement from Iceland? Free the nipple. Woo!
I saw that. I saw that on the Facebook. As they get to the top of the steps, and there's like a hallway there. There are several doors off of it. Hers is like the third one down the hall, and she stops there. Takes a minute to fish keys out of her purse and unlocks the door, and gestures for Callie to go inside.
Callie will make her way in.
There's a trash can off to your left as soon as you enter if you need it.
I will make a stamina roll at difficulty 9 to see if she's done for the night. Nope.
Apparently not.
she gives you she gives Lee a thumbs up before going to the trash can, taking the lid off the top of it and just falling to her knees.
I'll just give you the description for you to see whatever it is that you finish with that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you walk in. It is small. It's a studio apartment. It's very, very little. Off to the right, there's kind of an alcove that. Well, basically, all you can see at the moment is that there's a curtain drawn across it. If you look straight ahead, then there's like a little kitchenette, and off to the left, just in front of the little kitchenette, there is a little living room area. You know, it's like a small couch, more like a love seat, really, a love seat and a little chair, and a TV. Not a big TV, just a little one. Nothing in there is expensive, but none of it's like cheap crap either. It's all decent. And she does keep it pretty neat. There's not junk thrown everywhere. I mean, there might be like one bottle of water that's sitting on a coaster, but that's it. So, and there's a door like off. It's kind of like right center in the back there that's not open, but Leo would pretty much say like she would just be like, by the way, that door right there is the bathroom. So if you need it,
just to keep it clean.
no, it's not the end of the world. I just wanted to let you know that's the bathroom. You'd think that was a bedroom. It's not. It's just a bathroom. Behind the curtain is where I put the bed at. I just hung up the curtain so there was a little bit of separation.
Callie finally stands up and seems to be done for the evening.
Oh, God bless that girl.
Oh, I feel empty.
That's a good thing, right?
I think so.
No pizza for now?
Oh, God, no.
Good. This is a good thing. Oh, and yeah. She's actually gonna. Here, why don't we sit down here? She goes over to the couch.
Callie will sit down.
There's not a lot of stuff, like not a lot of extra clutter around, really. It doesn't look like she's been living there that long, to be honest, to have collected the stuff.
So you live here by yourself. It's comfy and cozy.
Cozy. That's a nice word for very small.
Well, you're short, and so am I. This makes sense for you. I can see it.
It's just me, you know? I don't need a ton of space, right?
No, I suppose you don't.
Over there, she gestures to the curtain. Yeah, my bed's there, and there's also this really big window over there that I have well, I call it my garden. It's really like 4 pots of herbs that are hanging out on the window. It's the best I could do with what I got.
Callie kind of crawls up and walks towards the window and looks out it.
You'd have to go behind the curtain. That's fine, though. Go for it.
So yeah, then she crawls up onto the bed to look out. Wow, this actually isn't a bad view.
There's another window like in the bathroom, but I don't know. I just kind of felt weird about using that window for this. And honestly, there's more sun here anyway.
Doesn't that interfere with when you're trying to sleep, though?
No. See, look, the bed's pulled out just a little bit.
True.
And if you mean the light, then I'm usually up pretty early anyway. I have to work most of the time or something, so.
Callie kicks off her shoes, and she just kind of sprawls out across Leah's bed.
Fine. It is a kind of a bright fluorescent, like lime green cover on it.
Oh, this bedspread fits. It certainly fits, although I was expecting hot pink.
I like pink, but I like other colors too.
I should get you something, a housewarming gift. Maybe like an uncommon herb or something.
Or one of those potted, like, tomato plants or something. Maybe I could grow my own tomatoes.
You can have anything you want.
I could just as easily buy it myself. I'm not suggesting you have to buy me anything. I'm not here to take your money.
Well, geez, say with a bit more vitriol, why don't you?
What?
I want to buy you something because I want to buy you something.
I know. I didn't say anything, but that involved vitriol, though.
You said you're not here to take my money.
I was just making the point that if you want to get something for me, then it's your choice what you get. I'm not going to pick it out. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I forgot to mention, there would have been like a little desk where you might normally think a laptop or something would sit. It was over on the other side of the room of the living area. But instead it had jewelry stuff on it. I forgot to mention that part. Sorry. Anyway. I'm just saying a gift is it's a gift. The person it's for shouldn't get to pick it out, right?
I think that's a terrible idea. I think the person who's receiving it should be able to pick it.
Why? I like the idea of that somebody else has put thought into it.
Kelly shrugs to concede. True. It's nice to know that they did put thought into it. At the same time, them willing to give in, or not give in, that's not the right word, to see that your desires are fulfilled, that's something, right?
I suppose so. Leah's gonna. She already kicked off her shoes and stuff and locked the door behind her because it's New York. Let's be smart about this. And so she kicks. She drops her backpack wherever it lands, and she kind of shoves Callie to one side. She's like, "Hey, make room for me."
Kelly kind of rolls over to one side.
Just gonna go turn off the light real quick because there's no point in leaving that on. It's probably nicer for Callie without it anyway.
Probably.
and kind of just lean back. Actually, she's gonna kind of sit on the bed and look out the window for a little while because why not?
Callie, as she's slowly drifting off to sleep, starts to do the obligatory questions as she starts to fall asleep. Leah, how mad were you at me about not coming home?
Furious.
Did you ever think that you didn't want to see me again?
No. Even when I was really pissed off, I always wanted to know you were okay. Just the people you love the most can hurt you the most, you know what I mean?
You think I actually tried to set out to hurt you?
No. I just don't think you were thinking about me.
I know I was selfish.
I'm just think about it this way. Would you have been really furious and really, really hurt if I just, like, said, screw you, you're an idiot, and just walked out this afternoon when we were talking?
I don't know. I'd like to say that I wouldn't be, but I think we both know that would be a stretch at best.
Exactly. And a big part of that, of why you would be hurt, is because, well, I think you care about me pretty highly on your list.
Just let out a long sigh. You've been my number one for as long as I can remember. Like that first time I can remember leading you around the farm and the set grounds. That's when I realized that my sister was probably going to be the most important thing to me outside of my own family when I decided to have one someday.
Well, I don't remember there ever being a time that you weren't there. Except for when you disappeared.
I think for 2 weeks I had to cry myself to sleep afterwards, after I woke up. Partially because of Mom, but a big part of it was not having you around.
Just so you know, if I could have gotten any information about you at all, I would have been there. I would have gotten Dad to get me a ticket, and I would have been there.
I would have liked to have had you there.
Mom would have said, she would have wanted me to take care of the living over the dead.
Callie rolls to one side and putting her back to Callie. They asked me after I started coming to, after I started getting back around to healing up, if they wanted me to send for you. I don't know why the pain drove me to say no.
So why wouldn't... I don't know.
Kelly opens her eyes as she's looking, I guess, at a curtain. She kind of flicks it with her fingers a few times. I told them after they said I could have visitors after most of this had passed. They asked if they should send for you, and I told them no. When they asked me why, I said because I felt like I killed our mom. And me coming here, I did find my dad, but I was also running. Because I thought if they told you that it was my fault, that I didn't act when she had taught me time and time again, you have to react. You have to not think about it. I thought you'd hate me for taking her away from us.
Callie, she took herself away from us. I mean, she picked some really good people to raise us, but she took herself away from us. It wasn't you. Her death was just the end result of the life she chose. I know that sounds kind of heartless. I don't mean it to.
Kelly turns around and sits up, sort of Indian style. She didn't choose not to be around us. She had her duty.
I know. I know all the words and everything that I've been told. I even understand why. It doesn't change the fact that I barely knew my mother.
Kelly's face is a really just kind of a horrified look of astonishment. Oh. Don't say that about her.
Why? I'm just acknowledging a simple fact here. I didn't really know her very well. I loved her. I respected her. I did not know her very well.
She made every effort she could.
Maybe you know her better to be able to say that. I wasn't really part of that part of her life.
But you were still part of her life. She wanted to include you, you know that.
As much as she could, she did. I'm not looking for pity here. I'm just giving my point of view. And I don't question that she was doing her duty and it was what she had to do. I mean, that's the life you and I were both raised into. Hope to be a better mother someday.
Guy's heart sinks as she just kind of lowers her head.
You think I'm like being a bitch, don't you?
No.
You can say it. It's alright.
She was a good mom. I mean, she didn't put band-aids on scraped knees or always have time to sing us to sleep or even help us with our homework.
Yeah, that's my point, I guess. Grandma was more of a mom. I can talk about all the funny things, you know, like when you, well, the thing with the kitchen that went on with you, and the funny old musicals and old movies that Grandma used to make me watch. And how I used to drive her crazy because I would be gone all night and she wouldn't even realize it till morning. That's what I wish Mom was doing. Seriously, think about it, Callie. I know you've probably idealized her a little bit in your head, and that's fine. I get that, but before you changed, how often did you see her?
Kelly just turns her head away. Why are you saying these things?
Because I want to remember her the way she really was. I don't want any rose-colored glasses going on here. I remember her as a great warrior for Gaia, a woman who believed in her duty and did everything that she was supposed to do. She was a good person. She just didn't have a lot of time to be a good mom. And I'd rather be honest about it. I'm not hurt at the moment anyway. I had so many other blessings, you know? But a girl wants her mom growing up, you know? But if you don't want to talk about it anymore, we can just go to sleep.
Callie just kind of nods. And she'll lay back down and sort of curl up into a fetal position.
I'm sorry if I've hurt your feelings.
It's okay. We can't always agree on everything.
Didn't I say that earlier?
Yeah, no, I'm just listening to wiser words from a wiser person.
Assuming I'm wise is going to get you in a lot of trouble.
I'm already in a lot of trouble. Might as well be for reasons that I can stand.
But your trouble might get me in trouble. Are you going to tell your dad?
About this? No.
Not about the getting drunk thing. That's who cares. Although
No, I'm about
he
this
will notice.
conversation.
Oh, this conversation. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about May.
I don't really have a choice. I have to tell him. His family. And after seeing you again in the park, I swore that I wasn't going to do anything to hurt my family again.
Well, maybe we can't avoid hurting our families or our friends. Maybe it's just a test.
You stayed by me this long.
I'm just testing out theories. You let me know if you figure out if I'm right.
And that you gloat? I don't think so.
Let me
And
gloat.
that you gloat? I don't think so.
You and I, we need to come up with some fake IDs, by the way.
We do.
We do.
Yeah, if we pull some cash together, we can get some good vote.
Because if not, we're going to be relying on anybody who's over 21 and wanting to make, two pretty girls like happy. And that becomes creepy really fast.
This is true.
I'm not sure I'm into the creepy. So, like that father guy.
Creeper.
Creeper. Something wrong with that man. I really don't want to hurt you.
She just reaches out and takes Leah's hand. you're here.
Yeah, we're both here. In my tiny little apartment. I need to find something that grows in shadows, like we're in less sunlight.
Golden hypothos.
Yeah,
They don't
that's true.
flower, but they grow everywhere, and they grow big, big vines.
Is that what you put in your apartment?
Among other things.
Maybe I can make my own little garden inside until I can have my own little patch of outside.
Maybe.
They will actually lay back. She hasn't actually laid down until like just now, and she'll squeeze Callie's hand and just be like, "If you're feeling up to it tomorrow, you want to go shopping for some plants with me?"
As Leah lays down, Callie will scoot in next to her and kind of rest her head on Leah's shoulder. And as she's drifting off to sleep, already in that spot between where she's half awake and half asleep, she just nods. Mm-hmm.
Cool. And maybe we'll check her phone again real quick to see if there's any messages or anything. Nope. And set an alarm for approximately 8 hours from now, whatever time it is, because she has no intention of getting up early right now. Throw her phone on the little bedside table and collapse. Regardless of what she's wearing, she's just going to fall asleep.
And I think there we can end our scene.